The Latinos are taking over Sin City. Hey, what's up, you guys? I'm Denny Directo. It is Billboard Latin Music Week here in Las Vegas. ET Live actually just touched down here on the Vegas Strip, and we're wasting no time here. In fact, Billboard all week long has been doing a series of panels. Among them, one of the more exciting ones is Women in the Lead, featuring some of the biggest names, female names, I should say, in the Latin music industry, like Anita, Becky G, Carol G. In fact, I think we're going to go take a peek right now, guys. Let's go. The Women in the Lead panel just wrapped, and I'm lucky enough to be joined by one of the panelists right here, Natti, Natasha. I mean, talk about girl power up there today, huh?
God, it was amazing. It was powerful. It felt like we were all collaborating in this really big moment, and I feel like there was magic there. Right? Everyone felt it.
And it is a moment right now. Obviously, they were talking about a lot of numbers and facts and figures, but something that all of you guys kind of put into perspective is that there is a shift happening right now. It is an exciting time to be a female in Latin music. Would you agree?
Definitely. I mean, right now, I know that we've gotten a lot of fire, probably for, you know, how there's no filter and probably our lyrics and everything. But at the end of the day, that's the way we think. That's one of the things that have made a shift in the Latin industry for women. Not being afraid. I feel other women out there actually feel connected with what we're saying, because I mean, we're human beings at the end of the day, and we all go through the same things, and now we're actually expressing it. So I feel like that makes a big part of the difference.
Well, you've kind of been one of those, you know, people who have embraced their sexuality, who just says how they feel, right? I mean, right?
Yes.
I can see your face. You're like, I've done that.
Yeah.
I've done that a little bit. Well, you even said on the panel, too, you know, it's not guys who just feel this way either. It's women as well. Do you feel like a sense of responsibility for the next generation to basically to keep doing what you're doing?
I mean, this is why we're doing it. I mean, at one point, I didn't feel like there was any type of support, and like we said in there, there's not a way to do it. And if there's no way to do it, that means you have to have a lot of trust in the road that you're taking. And I feel like, yeah, we get a lot of fire, but that this is the way to embrace yourself, to have that self confidence, and to just get it going.
All right, we can't talk about girl power and Latin music without this one right here, Miss Becky G.
Hi.
I mean, you were dropping some gems on that panel. What was it like to be in that room with your fellow Latinas, you know, the ones that are changing the game and kind of leading the charge?
For me, it's an honor. It's an honor, and it's also something that's very comforting to know that you're not alone. I think very often as artists, as human beings in this world, when you're going through stuff, you know, you're kind of, society tells you to just wear it proudly and it's all going to be okay and all this stuff. But to know that I have, you know, amazing women next to me who are living the same life and going through the same things that I can count on, that I can call and consider, you know, real friends, I think is a beautiful thing. So
to know that you guys are all part of this movement. I'm not a movement. It's more than a moment, right? It is a movement.
Yeah, it's definitely a movement.
Yeah. I mean, you've been lucky enough to collaborate with some of those ladies too. I mean, it's hard to believe that it's been 1 year since Sin Pijama.
Yep.
I mean, how will you remember this moment in your life and in your career?
I think it was a game-changing moment, and that's not to like toot mine and Natti's horn here, but it was something that a lot of people in the industry weren't ready for. And I remember before the song came out, you know, we were pipelining the song, dropping hints, and a lot of people were like, whoa, that's ballsy of you to collaborate with what's considered your biggest competition. And I'm like, why? Because we're both short and cute. Like,
saying.
Hello, yeah, and talented. Like, why wouldn't I want to collaborate with someone just as talented as Natti is, and with flow? Like, I think for me, I think so confident and sure in what I brought to the table, and so excited to work with someone who was the same way about everything that she's doing, that kind of changed the way people perceived female collaborations, especially in urban music, because it really had never been done before. And so when we did that, we did that.
It paid off big time. You know what I mean? People ate that up. So I'm curious, like, have you guys talked about maybe doing it again, collaborating?
Oh yeah, I told her, dude, we need to do an album. Like, why not?
Whole collab album.
Oh, why not? I just feel like, for me, when I thought of Sin Pijama, first off, like, the labels, like, I don't want to throw anybody out there, but a lot of people told me, there's like, oh, the song's whatever. And I was like, oh no, I think the song's a hit. And I was so adamant about it. And then when I throw out the idea of doing it with other females. They were like, maybe. Got Natti on the song, game over. Then they were kind of liking it, right? Obviously, it did what it did, but for me, I was just so happy that I trusted my gut in thinking of the bigger picture rather than just being selfish and like, hey, I can have this hit song all to myself. No, it was about making a moment in music history that will really like last forever. That's going to be one of those first impressions in the urban Latin space that people remember like, damn, they killed that.
Clearly, it's paying off. You guys, you're better together. You're stronger together.
Exactly.
And now you're going to perform with Anita, right, at the Latin Billboards. What can we expect from that performance? And what does it feel like to finally share this stage with her live?
It's going to be so much fun. We learned the choreography. Literally, guys, we were in camera block. And like we're blocking while learning the choreography.
Piecing it together.
So we're just gonna have fun. I'm just gonna leave it like that. We're gonna kill it because it's about having fun on the stage, right? And yeah, we're basically bringing the music video to life. So I hope people enjoy it.
At a certain point, you got to just throw it out and just let your personality drive.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Obviously, if you've met Anita, you know she can do that for sure.
You guys are gonna bring the fire. Thank you so much for your time. Congratulations on everything, girl. All right, ET Live, wasting no time at Billboard's Latin Music Week. I'm here with, one of Latin music's most exciting dynasties, the Rivera family. How does it feel to be here together as a family and, of course, honoring Jenny's legacy?
It's the together part that gets me.
Right.
I'm super excited. My family could do this. They've each done this individually, whether it's my sister, my brother, my dad. But having us together, to me, I'm like a little kid on Christmas right now. I'm just so excited.
Obviously, you guys are here for a really exciting reason. Among them, the family's going out on tour together for the first time. What can fans expect from this?
It's a really special show. My father had this dream. He made this in 1987, my mother by his side, and he just dreamt of having his whole family together for different reasons. It hasn't been until today till we all decided to say we're going to give this gift to my father. My sister is in heaven, but you're going to feel her. You're going to see her. They're going to sing their hits. Even pastor and I, who are preachers and pastors, we're going to pray for you guys. I'm even going to try and sing a little bit. But really, what we're going to do is have the whole family together. We want you to feel like if you're in the Rivera household, honoring Jenny, and you're going to feel her and see her, and we're going to sing her songs. It's going to be a really special show because even if you've been to a Lupillo show, it's not the same thing. You're going to get something 100% different.
Totally different. It's going to be a total different show. It's going to be a total different feel because, like I said, there's no big artist in the family than Jenny. So Jenny is the one that's going to be honored at all those shows, and it's going to be a privilege. It's going to be fun. People are going to love it. I recommend production to take cameras and all that because there's going to be a lot of exclusives in those moments.
People are not going to want to miss this, and like you mentioned, it sounds like it's going to be a religious experience. When people come to see you guys,
it's everything. We are genuine. So if I pray, that's what I do.
Right.
Get me? But it's not a religious.
They'll be doing the praying. They'll be doing the praying, and I'll be doing the drinking. So we'll even it out.
It's a balance.
Everything. Yeah, it's everything.
Real quick, obviously it's been about 7 years since we lost Jenny. A lot of times when we lose these big bright stars, the impact is felt for years to come. Especially you guys, I know you've seen and felt the love from her fans all over the years. How do you hope she'll be remembered?
I know you'll remember her music. I know you'll hear it forever, and that's gorgeous and that's beautiful. But that woman's heart is what I'm trying to transcend. As her trustee and CEO of her estate, I want women to know her heart, courage, strength, intelligence, passion, and giving. Jenny was a giver, and I think that as women, as men in this generation, we have to continue with those values. Whether you're singing, acting, designing, an influencer, if you have those values in your heart, that's what I want to show people so that they can continue to be great in their area.
The party continues with ET Live at Billboard's Latin Music Week.